Good afternoon, everybody. Or evening or morning, take your pick. I'll give you choices, that's what I'm all about. And a special hello to AM. I know him as AM, but Aussie Paramedic. How are you, buddy? How have you been? Hope you're good. And welcome to the stream, mate. It's been a while since we've chatted. I know we've both been a bit preoccupied with things that have been happening in our lives. And to the rest of you, welcome back to ETS2. Yes. I made sure I got the right save after the debacle of last Saturday stream with ATS being the wrong save. Yeah, I saw that post, mate, and she was found, wasn't she? Which is good news. I think so, anyway, from what I saw on Discord, maybe just... Oh, was she really? Oh, jeez. Well, I hope you hang the guy. No, I'm not going to be PC or anything about it. People like that, especially to kids, don't deserve to waste the oxygen that we're on a brain that clearly doesn't need it. It's better off not having it. So, yeah, oh well. It's just something, unfortunately, she's going to have to carry for the rest of life. She's a child, but it'll still have some effect along the line, which is the saddest part of it all. Yeah, oh well. Anyway, we're here to get away from things. What's happening in real life, aren't we? So, yes. Anyway, here's the thing so far. In case you weren't aware, last Friday I did this, but the Saturday is what I meant with ATS. For some reason, my save from the previous stream had disappeared, and all my saves go to Steam on the Steam cloud. And we basically had a save from 2 weeks before, which I didn't notice. It was one Causey who was the one who picked it up at the end of the stream and informed me. So I did an extra stream on Wednesday with ATS to get it back to being where it should be, so we're all even Stevens as far as the amount of streams and how much sort of progression we've made in the games. And we ended up with another truck, so we've got 2 extra trucks on ATS, as well as 153,000 in the bank. So yeah, not too good. ETS is just well behind on 115. So to catch up, we've got to buy 2 trucks and have 153 in the bank. And the thing is what we've also decided, because we haven't had the paint jobs, the company paint jobs put onto the ATS ones, and we've spent the same amount of money on trucks on both games, as we're going to actually put the paint on to the trucks, which is going to cost us 29,000. So it's a whole garage. It's 5 trucks plus the one I'm driving now, which makes it 6. So we haven't got a single truck as far as I know. I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure we don't. We only got the Renault at the moment. We got these 2 guys because of problems with the deliveries. They need to actually go back to Madrid. So the Romanian one, all the 5 trucks in the new garage are going to need to have an extra 29,000 spent on them. So instead of the budget of 150, we're going to go with 179 on them, just to make it even, as usual. Thank you. It is a nice truck, isn't it? Well, no, actually, oh no, that was caught on camera. That's on a VOD. That's kept forever. I just called a Renault a nice truck. Excuse me while I go jump off a bridge. There's no coming back from that one. You entrapped me, AM. You entrapped me to say that the Renault's a nice truck. Damn you. Right, so anyway, let's relocate these things back to Madrid, and hopefully we don't have any issues I reloaded the trucks, but I didn't relocate the drivers. Well, hopefully that'll do the trick, actually. Where's the other one? There it is. So the reason I've done this, for those that don't know, is because I think it's because when a update comes out and Pro Mods no longer works, and I've got to take Pro Mods off, it's quite possible that they go into a location where Pro Mods had, well, a location in Pro Mods itself, not the vanilla map, and it throws it out, and they start registering the minus incomes, like minus, well, 1,000, all sorts. Let's have a look here. We could probably see if we go into the drivers here. We just give it back to. So if we look at him, he's got a minus. That's fine because he couldn't find a job. That's fine because there's no job there. That's all right. But if we find where is she? There she is. Now I moved her truck because we've got things like minus 950, minus 96. Well, obviously I didn't actually look at her, did I really? Who was the other one? Was it him as well? It happens sometimes, like this one here. See, minus 2,000 for a delivery, which makes no sense. And it's happening on ETS. It hasn't happened on ATS, mainly because I haven't had to lose any, well, take any maps off. The only one that on the update recently that wasn't compatible was the Mexican map. So I don't think I had any drivers going there. Coast to Coast was fine. Canada Dream was fine. The only one was the Mexico map. But every time there was an update, even though there was no major updates to anything but just adding the things for the convoy modes and a couple of other bits and pieces, Pro Mods doesn't like that for some reason, and it needs to be updated again, which I have no clue why at all. Absolutely don't understand it, and I think that is the cause of the issue of why we start losing money. But speaking of money, we need to make some, don't we? So we shall do that. Now we started last week's stream on a freight market one. So external contract is where we are. What is the time of the day? It's almost bedtime as well. Anyway, let's go on. Let's go find us a job. Now, we've got DHL. What's the it's Transvisa is the other company we're delivering for at the moment. So we've got some DHL ones here. How many have we got? We've got just one or two. Nothing to write home about. Barely mentionable. The amount of... Jeepers. All right. Well, for those in chat, those who know the drill, you know what's coming up. For those that don't know the drill, this is what happens. You get to tell me what delivery you'd like me to do. The one with the most votes, that's the one I do. Otherwise, if it's a deadlock, it's dealer's choice. So to save you to writing down in words which one you want, we just assign a number to them. So basically, that's number one. So for number one, we've got motorcycles to Slovakia for 25,000. Then we got number two here, which is rice, which is just basically in the same country for 4 grand. Number three is pet food, the same deal. Number 4 is Turkey, Istanbul, for 30,000. Number 5 is a bunch of logs for 21,000. Number 6, cement, and that is for 15 grand. Where's that going? Bulgaria, is it? Oops, no, we don't want to do that. Number 6, number 7, also Bulgaria, is a bucket. There we go. A rather large bucket, holds more water than most ones do. For 13. We've got 6,000 here. That's number, I've lost track. 6, 7, isn't it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is number 8. This one goes to Hungary, and that one's for 6 grand. Number 9 is for 5 grand, and that's basically in Romania still. Number 10 is a wind turbine tower for 12,000. Going to Bulgaria again. And the last one, number 11, is some potatoes. 32,000 going to Venice in Italy. I noticed there's no chicken. Fancy that. So I'll give you 30 seconds to make your, so you can make your decision. But once again, we'll quickly go through it. So that's number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9, number 10, and number 11. 30 seconds starting. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, we've already got a bid for number 1. Alright, I'm expecting a delivery today, so I've got the sound down. I've only got one ear covered by the headset so I can hear the door being knocked on. So I might need to dash off quickly if I hear it. And time's up, so number 1's the winner. And there we go. So we're taking motorcycles, so Slovakia. Actually, that's where we went last time, isn't it? We're going back. This time we're going back in spring. We're back into spring now. Winter finished last week, and we're in the sunshine springtime. As you can tell, there's no snow on the roads and there's no snow on the landscape. Now, the other question is, my pedals, are they going to be sticking today? That's a big question. Yes, it is, because you can see the revs going up and down. I haven't even touched the pedal yet. Just touched it a bit. Oh, I don't know. Shouldn't have tried to clean them. Oh, we're here already. So which one is it? Where are you hiding? Come on. Oh, around the corner. You know, just look at the thing there that tells you. I noticed the GPS is up. I think there was an update for this because it said it's been updated to version something or other. Well, we're in the middle of the day, so we're in the cab. But is that because I change into cab when we're in the bumper view one, when we get to intersections and towns and stuff and to deliver it? Yeah, there we go. There's the accelerator. Look, I haven't got my foot on it. Got to give it a good kick. Naturally, anything electronic to do with computers, the best thing you do to fix it is kick it. And then move on to the hammer. So, since we've got the GPS up, I'm going to go into bumper view on the proviso that I assume that's what we were doing last time until the end of the day as usual anyway. So let's go. Will we get out of here in 7th gear? This is really weird talking to you guys set up like this with only one earpiece on my ear. Listen out, and it's really quiet and I can hear myself talk rather loud, and it's interesting, there's a bit of an echo in this place I didn't realise, because normally my ears have been bled to death by the sound of the roar of the engines. The sound of the roar of the engines? Yeah. I did well in English at school. So I'll try that again. Bled to death by the roar of the sound of the engines. No, it's just the roar of the engines, isn't it? I couldn't help myself.
Ready to turn left. Turn left. Turn left.
got to get it in the right position. I thought I actually muted when I did that. Obviously I didn't, so if it made noise I apologise. Open up. And we'll get out on the road and we'll get into the old bumper view again for the rest of the day. Maybe I shouldn't be so lazy and change it down to 5th gear, should I? 3rd, 5th, somewhere there. Oh yes, yes. Go, you good thing. How heavy is this? Even in 5th I wasn't quite happy about that taking off situation. Right, we're away. So we can probably go back into that, get the roar of the engine going, bring up the wind mirrors. Change a gear or two, hopefully. Change it into neutral. It's the most economical gear there is. Oh, we've got a speed limit of 70. Nice. I wasn't expecting that in around this area. Wow, this looks totally different from the snow that we've been having for the last 4 streams. Well, really 8 streams because it's been in both ATS and ETS. I really thought I'd miss it, but to be honest, this is quite nice as well. Now I've adjusted the rain probability to match the season. I say match the season, I just put it, I took a guess where to put it, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a Citroen? Jeez, I haven't seen one of those in donkey's years. Oh really? Give me a light then. Go on. Oh, by the way, for the colonials and the people in the England region, happy Guy Fawkes Day. I don't even know why I'm saying happy Guy Fawkes Day, but it's Guy Fawkes Day today, isn't it? November the 5th, so it's going to be a rather loud night, and really, it's actually, well, it's not raining, so people can actually light their fireworks tonight. Also, while I'm in here, so I can see the light. Where is the light? Where's the light gone? There it is. I just realised I wasn't being able to see where the light was. I wouldn't know when I was able to go or not. So for those that don't know what Guy Fawkes is, basically we celebrate someone who tried to blow up Parliament in England and failed. So you're either celebrating his failure or you're celebrating the fact that he tried. I don't know which is which. I've heard both theories of the reason why we have a Guy Fawkes Day. Anyway, it's an excuse to have fireworks. Not like it was when I was younger, where you didn't have all the rules and regulations and OSH and PC were ruining it for you. Is it so you get another chance for what, Aussie? Oh geez, I'll tell you what, if Aussie Cocky turns up, this is going to be fun. And if Aussie Farmer as well, I'll be, what was that, Aussie? In 3, I'll be going, who are you talking to?
Keep right, and then exit right. Right.
No, I was thinking maybe you meant that it'd say you can get another chance to try blow up Parliament or something, I don't know. No, I'm very weary now after Wednesday's sort of stream about talking about politics after what happened. Technically I don't have politics on here, but because even if you joke about it, some people can't take it as a joke.
Second exit.
Causey mate, how are you, buddy? Where are we off to tonight? To Victory. That's where we're going. To Victory. Into the lead. Straight onto the lead and turn right into Victory.
Exit
Yeah, we're heading to Slovakia. Oh, yeah. Well, we've got a substitute for that now, don't we, Aussie? We've got sports. What we do is we take a sport that has been invented in England and beat them at it all the time. Well, 80% of the time.
Turn right.
That's our revenge. But ironically, I mean, say what you will, we wouldn't be living here if they hadn't found it. So they have their uses. I'm only joking, by the way, people. Me and Aussie. Especially with Australia and New Zealand, most of our slang and everything else actually comes from Northern England and Ireland, where most of the people came from. I think I've mentioned before that New Zealand's mainly made up of people from Ireland and Northern England that went to Australia first and decided, well, it's a little too hot here.
Get ready to turn left.
The vegetation ain't that nice, let's go to that other place and take a look at it, and never looked back since. Even my father's family,
Turn left.
they originated from Ireland and moved to Melbourne first in Australia and then came over here. Why is it 50? Why is it not 150? Not that it matters, I mean, I'm on a World of Trucks delivery, so... Oh, see, now I'm going to lose the time, Causey, because it's now almost 8 o'clock at night and the sun is still out. And to be honest, I thought I'd really miss the winter mod, but I quite like the look of this too. It's nice driving in a bit of sunshine and some greenery and... The truck simulator. Well, you're getting one for Australia. Oh, it's 80. I was... Son of a... I speed up because I just saw the thing. I thought it was going to be 50. And then I looked and it said 80. So I go to speed up and what happens? Yeah, there's the road train one,
Take the second exit.
which I think is going to be based around the Northern Territories. And
Exit now.
there's also a guy doing an Australia-New Zealand map for ETS. He's been working on the New Zealand part of it at the moment, so that won't take long. Australia, on the other hand, might take a while.
At the roundabout. Take the first exit.
Or maybe not, actually. Come to think of it, I mean,
Exit
apart from the cities, all you need is one road. There's probably only one road in Northern Territories anyway. No one lives there. No one lives in between anywhere else. Very interesting to see how it does the Australian one. I mean, you've got all that vast territory with hardly anything, but a country that's almost the same size, pretty close to being the same size as the US. So, right, I've got to look for a place to lay my head down. Oh great, 100 kilometers an hour, and what's the fastest I can go? 90. There we go. I'm not going to get on that bandwagon again complaining about the world of trucks and the 90 speed limit when you can go 100 or... Whoops, I just did, didn't I? Do we need some... Oh, I've got high beams on. I think actually the good thing about this being in spring again is that we can go to sleep before it goes night time and we'll wake up and it should still be light. I think. Oh, I thought that symbol, it got the A there on the front of the truck, on the back of the truck there. I literally thought that was a dinosaur, like a T-Rex or something symbol. That's how bad my eyes are. Come on, there's got to be a petrol station somewhere. Think of all the money you could make if you had one out here. Yeah, that's been around for a long time, eh? The South African one, and I've never, the South African, South American one, I've never tried it. Oh, hang on a second, I've got someone knocking on the door, I'll be right back. Right, good news. Delivery has been delivered. So I can turn the old sound up a bit, put both of the earpieces on my head. It doesn't sound so weird hearing myself, especially with an echo now. Take a sip of my coffee, and now I can move on to phase 2 of getting my PC fixed. Provided the couriers didn't throw it around and damage it on the way down, which I reckon half the time that's the issue I have. With a few of my things, I think the couriers aren't that cautious, but then again, a bit of a fragile sticker or something. That one? Oh yeah, it has it all over. I've got fragile all over it and the top of it's crunched down. But that's my motherboard, CPU and hard drives. And it's just a matter of taking it to the store now, telling them to put it in, and giving me a refund for the other two that aren't working. So in other words, a fight's going to happen. The business doesn't want to give the money back. That was how it goes. So hopefully I can sort that out next week, which will probably mean on that day I won't be streaming. Haven't figured out when yet. I've got to organise it all. I've got to go for a 2-hour drive. I've got to find someone to take me down there to start off with. Then I've got to hang around while they do it, and then come back. So that's definitely going to cut into a stream day. I can't do it on a Wednesday because the only person that can really take me down there is busy on a Wednesday. But anyway, shall we get back into it, make more money? And with a bit of luck, turned it up a little too loud, I think. And then hopefully next week I'll actually have a functioning PC that doesn't give me blue screens or forgot to save things or alternates my speed on my internet or tells me I have to refresh the page because there's a problem with it in my browser or throw out funny graphics and all the things that have been going on with it. That's the problem for when I've got to solve it, worry about it the day I solve it. For the moment, the problem I've got is finding a place to park. Yeah, it is a bit of a nightmare. I mean, like I said, I've had the motherboard and CPU for what, 3 weeks. I've had nothing but issues with it ever since we put it in. The CPU overheated, which generally either means your cooling ain't working properly, but it was working perfectly fine the same day on my old motherboard and CPU. And there would be other aspects where the CPU is put to the test and it would overheat, and isn't it? Just overheats when it does anything with multi-threading or sort of compiling or decompiling or anything to do with prime numbers. Sorry about that. I'll stay on my side of the lane, eh? Good deal? Yeah, I thought you'd like that. So, which yeah, normally means that there's something wrong with your motherboard if your CPU is overheating, and it's nothing to do with the cooling. Because otherwise, like I said, it's fine. Call of Duty, like if you update the graphics, Call of Duty, it compiles the shaders, and that puts a lot of work on your CPU. Again. I'm getting fined a lot. Yeah, so it puts a lot of work on the CPU, but the highest temperature it gets to is about 50 degrees Celsius. Now, when it starts doing those other things, it got into the 90s, and that's not good at all. And when I downloaded the software from Intel to test the CPU, yeah, it really shot the temperature up. That's why I know it was multitasking and, well, multi-threading processing and prime number processing that was overheating, having issues with. So, sure, I will just park. We'll park right here if he lets me in. Where'd you learn to park? The school of me? Well, I'm going to take up 2 lanes. There we go. Just because, oh, it's one of these ones. You got to find the right pixel. You got to put your tyre on the right pixel. Alright, sleep away. $129 now, getting closer. Like I said, we've got to get $179 this time, not $150 for the next one. And $1,000 from Thomas. At least we haven't had a negative yet, mind you. I should keep my mouth shut. They haven't finished coming through yet. 10 grand? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Right, yeah, so anyway, and the options were obviously to send it back. And I've been trying to get hold of the company that I bought it from, The people that I've always bought my computer components from, they're the cheapest, they're good, the customer service is okay.
Go straight on.
I've been buying from them for over